Alright, it's Dave from Baker Productions, here with a unboxing of the Massdrop HiFiMan HE-350s. If you're watching this, you probably are already interested in these headphones that retail on Massdrop for $99. They are open back, over ear, or circumaural headphones. Go ahead and cut open the box. It's a nice Massdrop on the front there. Let's see what we get. And I've got a couple of pairs of headphones laying around hiding that I can kind of compare the build quality to give you guys an idea of what you're getting here with these HE-350s. It's a pretty big box for the headphones themselves, so you get some reusable stuff, maybe for my dog friend here. Yeah, you're a YouTube star now. So I don't know. Got that. And here they are, the Massdrop HE-350s. Boom. That's actually a pretty nice box. It's got a satin finish to it. Just do the jiggle here. Let's get these guys out of here. I've been waiting a month. Come on. And that's how they come inside the box. So it looks like you get a extra cable. Comes with the 1/4-inch adapter already on it, and it is, oh, it's just a pop-off, it's not a screw-on. And the L and R are clearly labeled on that. That might just be the only one though. I don't know, it might only come with one. So let's pull these suckers out. These are large. These are large, and they're also very, very light. They're very light. That's my first impression. Are these solid? I don't know. Plastic, but it feels like a pretty decent plastic on the cup itself. That's obviously spring metal. I can see why people say it's got a lot of head clamp. Let me bring the camera a little closer here so you guys can get a close-up look at these guys. You know, plastic isn't always bad. I mean, these Sennheiser HD25 2s are like, I thought they were like the cheapest thing ever. Like, I was not sold on these when I first got them. I thought they were just like pieces of crap because, I mean, they're all plastic and they feel cheap, you know? But believe it or not, they are actually really, really, really good, well-made headphones. There's a lot of plastic on this, and people, you know, have been popping these grills off. And now, you know, they're not obviously up there with these, you know, Bauer and Wilkens P5s, you know, where they have like the lambskin from New Zealand on them. I mean, they're not the best sounding headphones. These actually sound a lot better. I actually prefer these. They're a lot more balanced. These are actually kind of sound muddy in comparison. I'm kind of excited to see how they sound. They do come with, it looks like, yep, they do have that velour. I've heard some things about the pads on these. They have the velour pads, which I'm a fan of, and I'm running velour on my Sennheisers and my AKGs as well. So I'm going to give these guys a listen and then come back and give my final or at least an initial sound check, you know, be like, you know, give my impression of how they sound. Because I've also got some Sony MDR-7506s, and I've also got some Audio Technicas too to compare it to. So, you know, I've got a couple of pairs here that I'm going to be running them through to see how they kind of stack up, to give you guys an idea. All right, cool. Okay, so here is the deal with these headphones. It feels like they've cheaped out on some areas and not on others. Plugs terminating these really, I don't know, the plastic isn't cut out very well, there's some rough edges. I mean, they snap in and they hold pretty good. I've been wearing them now for, you know, a good amount of time, and I personally think that they're fairly comfortable. They fit a lot like these AKGs. The diameter of the cup is about the same, so they fit completely over my ear, and my ear inside the cup does not touch anything. I actually use these guys for tracking, the 271 Mark IIs. The sides are like this cheap plasticky, and they don't have any, I can't see any holes. Like, it looks like a grill, but I don't think it is a grill. These are very high. They're harsh. They're harsh in the highs. People have even been stuffing paper towels down inside the ear cup. Well, I said no to doing that. I don't want to have to put paper towels in a pair of headphones I just bought. But I did have a set of leftover foam from when I switched the velours out on these HE-25s. This is the thickest headphone cord I think I've seen in a very long time. I mean, this thing is just beefy. It's like, I'd say it's probably like a third of an XLR cable for a microphone. I mean, this is insane, and it's got really nice. It's really flexible. It's got a good feel to it. It does have a 90-degree thing on it, so you might not be able to get it into your phone case. I didn't have any problem with my OtterBox. I did have to turn the volume up on my phone about a little over 3/4 of the way to power these guys, which is weird because these are only 19 ohms according to the box. These guys, the Sonys, these venerable, you know, the MDR-7506s, I actually just got these a couple weeks ago. But these, though, yeah, I can see why people love these so much, because the bass is there, but it's not murder bass. It's not kill you, beat you over the head, and drag you into their cave, you know, in whatever. These also are reported to be pretty harsh in the highs, but compared to these guys, these seem balanced. You know, these were $99, these were $79, you know. I honestly think these are probably going to last longer than these. But maybe I'm just biased because I actually use these for editing and professional work. Now, compared to the Sennheisers, the clamping force, like I said, is about the same. I might stretch these guys out overnight, put them on like, I don't know, watermelon or something. I don't know if I could find a watermelon. I actually found listening to classical music and like movie scores to be the best. That type of music has more of an expansive, open sound with a lot more separation between the instruments, and these really, really shined with that. Whereas all of these other headphones, because they're closed back, they kind of close you in, they close the sound in around you, and these actually make you feel like more like you're actually inside of the sound. These Bauer and Wilkens, while they're incredibly comfortable, they are very stylish, they're built like a tank, but they're very bass heavy. The highs are just like completely rolled off way too early with these. I really only wear these when, you know, I don't know. I don't really know when I wear these. All of these are closed back, so it's all going to be apples and oranges. You know, I was really hoping that these would be another, like, wow, really good for the money. These are $99 headphones, and these should cost $99. Not really a lot to love about these, I have to say. I mean, you know, and Massdrop kind of makes a big deal about getting a good deal. I don't feel like they're worth $99, and they cost $99. And they're huge. I mean, look at these things. I mean, I look like I work in NASA control room from the 1950s, you know. Well, at least I don't scare the dog. But they do have high detail, high resolution, insanely killer highs, not in a good way. The bass is kind of subdued and lazy and laid back. Nowhere near the lack of bass that the 271 Mark IIs have. Not muddy like the P5s. Not completely like non-3D and flat sounding like the Sonys. Not punchy and like the HE-25 2s. And not as overall fun with that V shape like the V-Moto crossfades or the M50Xs. Like these are Audio Technica, so they're going to have that signature. I would expect to pay $99 for these. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot to want to like with these headphones. Not a lot to actually like. But this cord, my God, I can't get over this cord. Okay, so I was talking about this cord. I mean, good Lord. I mean, look at this cord. This cord is just like, it's the thickest cord I've ever seen on a headphone. I mean, you put it next to the cord for the Bauer and Wilkens. I mean, these are like, it's like night and day difference here. I mean, you're looking at like angel hair pasta versus like some kind of like crazy orc rope or something. I mean, this is nuts. They're just, I don't know. And they terminate and they go down into these little holes. I mean, they've got like this really cheap looking little hole. I don't know if you can see down in there, but I mean, it looks like it's not very finished very well. The foam is really, really, it's like you can feel sharp where it's just been stamped and cut out and then wrapped in this velour. The L and the R are actually on the inside of the headband. So if you don't know which head cup to plug these into, because these are marked, and then they go with the corresponding marks on the inside there. Honestly, they're $99 headphones, and they sound like $99 headphones to me. These are $79 headphones that sound like maybe $120 headphones. That's why I love these so much. So yeah, that's my unboxing and review. Please feel free by all means to leave some comments or questions down below. I'll try and answer them. I'm going to give these guys a good, maybe week break-in time of just listening to them. And maybe I'll come back and post a little quick little minute or two update. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great weekend.